I lived in Japan last year. It was amazing. It was a dream come
Mhm.
true. I wanted to live in Japan ever since pretty much ever since discovering, anime comes from Japan as I was a
Right.
teenager, and also, like, most of the video games I love came from Japan, like,
Mhm.
Gundam comes from Japan, all the stuff comes from Japan, so
Right.
it was a dream. I finally got to go, and it was, like, everything you could ever imagine and more. It's just
Oh, that's amazing. Welcome to the Gundam Challengers podcast. My name is Vampy, and today we have a special guest, Gundam fan, content creator, and award-winning Gunpla artist, PixEllie. Hello.
hey,
Oh my gosh,
happy
thank you so much for being here today with us for Gundam Challengers. How are you feeling?
I'm super excited to be here and chat. Yeah, I've been really, really looking forward to this.
Oh man, everything about you is so interesting. We are so excited to have you here with us, and we
You're
can't
gonna
wait to
embarrass
learn.
me.
No, but seriously, all your stuff is amazing, and
Oh, thank
having
you.
an award-winning Gunpla artist is pretty big deal for us. So we can't wait to hear more about you and your history with the Gundam fandom.
Awesome.
Yeah, so first of all, I'm curious, how did you enter into the Gundam universe?
So like most people in
Mm-hmm.
the US, I got into
Right.
it back in the day, in the late I think it's like the late 90s
Mm-hmm.
on
Oh, prime
TV.
time.
Yeah, they were playing,
Yeah.
Gundam Wing. I caught a couple episodes, but I wasn't super familiar. It was really more just stumbling upon some Gundam model kits in
Mm-hmm.
my toy store and buying them with my birthday money, not really knowing what they were. I think
Amazing.
I might have even thought that they were just regular action figures, and I got them, and
Oh, okay.
I loved putting things together as a kid, so, I
So you're
absolutely
always
loved them.
creative. You're always
Yes,
creative.
I
Okay.
loved that I had to put them together,
Mhm.
and I even, went ahead back then and tried to paint them with just some craft paint I had,
Wow.
do all the color correction, and I did a totally terrible job. I got super upset. I think I, might have even cried to my mom, and I was like, "I ruined my
Whoa.
new toys I bought with my birthday money. Help me fix it." And she's like, "It's okay, it's okay." But, yeah, so I got started customizing them super young,
Mhm.
and, then I kind of fell out of it for a little bit, and then I got back into it again maybe 10 years or so ago, and,
Wow.
now I'm super into it. I'm involved with, like, my local community and all of that stuff, yeah.
That's amazing. Your history with Gundam spans decades. Not
Yeah,
just 10 years of you doing this onwards. It's most of your
yeah,
life. I mean,
that's true.
yeah, most of your life, and then also customizing at a young
Yeah.
age. So that creativity was able to continue on your love for the Gundam and, like, customizing and the toys and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's funny you say that
Mhm.
because so that was one of the reasons I actually wanted to get back into it is so I had this experience of kind
Right.
of feeling like I ruined something as a kid,
Mhm.
and then eventually later, I'm older, getting, like, a master grade or something, and especially those older master grades had, like,
Right.
beautiful hand-painted, photos in the manual, and my
Yes.
dream was, like, "One day I'm gonna get revenge on that kid that I ruined, and I'm gonna, like, really do
Revenge.
a good job." So that's the main reason I got really into, like, the whole Gunpla part,
Wow.
again, was to kinda get revenge.
You had revenge, I like that.
Yeah,
Especially with Gundam, there's a lot of revenge in there, so,
for sure, for
yeah,
sure.
and I see that with all your work, it's like a evolution, it feels like, going through this yourself, and, I also saw that you lived in Japan. How is that as a Gundam fan? How is that?
Yeah, I did. I lived in Japan last year. It was amazing. It was a dream come
Mhm.
true. I wanted to live in Japan pretty much ever since discovering, anime comes from Japan as I was a
Right.
teenager, and also, like, most of the video games I love came from Japan, like,
Mhm.
Gundam comes from Japan, all the stuff comes from Japan, so
Right.
it was a dream. I finally got to go, and it was, like, everything you could ever imagine and more. It's just
Oh, that's
it is
amazing.
like the Mecca, like, that's why everybody wants to go, right? But,
Right.
yeah, you've got your life-size Gundams, you've got your arcades where you've got all of these exclusive Gundam games that don't exist in the United States.
Oh, man.
So,
Are particular ones that you really like, the Gundam games that are not
yeah,
here?
I mean, pretty much all of them. I mean,
Oh gosh.
I've never really seen any, of course, there's Gundam games here for, like, home
Right.
consoles, but
Mhm.
I've never seen any arcade games in person, like Gundam games in the US, and
Yes.
they're, like, everywhere. There's Gundam card arcade games, I saw one where you, like, get into a cockpit, there's, like,
Right.
fighting games, they have everything, and it's awesome that it's everywhere.
Wow. I mean, you probably woke up and said, "Okay, I'm gonna do all these things," and you also documented them,
I did, yeah,
which is
that was the thing.
amazing.
Yeah, I didn't it's funny because I kinda thought maybe I'd do videos there, and,
Right.
then I started doing it and just, like, really getting into it, and
Mhm.
people were into it too, so I just kept doing it more and more, and I was like, I wanna record all this stuff so I remember, like, 20 years from now, this
Wow.
amazing experience, and I can share it with everyone.
I love that story. Like, I mean, we're just getting started with your questions, and I feel like I'm actually getting to know you a lot more. And I think that everyone at home is getting a bigger picture of you, Ellie. This is amazing. What is your proudest Gundam memory?
That's a great question, and it's definitely gonna be, 2023, so not last GBWC,
Hmm.
but one before that.
Oh,
I placed, 3rd place in the Hobby Town portion of the national competition,
oh,
and that blew my mind.
amazing.
So, yeah, I won my local, Virginia, 1st place,
Wow.
and then I was just, like, watching, oh, no, I think I found out actually on Instagram. I saw
Hmm.
Bandai the official Bandai account posted a photo, and I didn't even see it naturally, like, a friend sent it to me. They're like, "Oh my god, did you see this, Ellie?" And I, like, lost my mind because I never thought in a million years
Right.
I was so new to, airbrushing too at the time.
Wow.
It just blew my mind, and then I saw myself they talked about me on the official,
That's
Bandai live stream,
amazing.
and I was like, "This is crazy. I can't believe this is happening." So, um, yeah, that was, like, a dream come true. I never imagined that I would actually be, like, top 3. Even though I got knocked out, like, didn't win, it was still, like, an amazing experience.
To hear that you just, even as a true artist, you're talking like a true artist because you're like, even though you won, you made top 3, you still said, "I wasn't, blank that good,"
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
whatever.
That's
And
classic artist.
yes, you're such a classic artist for that answer because when you said that, I'm like, "Okay, she really is a hardcore artist," because, we always find it that even if we had submitted it, but at least you
Yeah,
did it, see?
yeah.
That's the thing with art, you did it, and you placed, and you got recognized for your work, and I think that's amazing, so congratulations to you.
Thank you. Yeah, I have a friend
Yes,
in the local Gundam community that always says, like, "Your real your real trophy is, like, what you did. It's not the actual" right? It's like
I
if you
love
made a
that.
Gundam kit, it's the he says, "It's the model that you take home at the end of the day," or something like that, paraphrasing him, but, yeah, I think
Right.
it's a really great saying, and it's definitely true.
And you're living it too, because not only are you just expressing your fandom, but, placing does give you some kind of validation, but also being noticed by Bandai and Namco, on their official sites. And
Yeah.
your friends telling you must
Yeah.
feel amazing.
Yeah, it was crazy, and yeah, it was amazing, and especially all the friends, honestly, it was one of the really cool things. I used to live in New York, and
Right.
I moved down here to Virginia, and for whatever reason, Virginia is like the Gundam capital of the United States, it feels like sometimes,
Really?
like yeah, the Gundam community in the area that I'm
Wow.
in is
Okay.
huge, and I didn't have that community in New
Growing up?
York.
I
I didn't
see.
find it, and I came down here and I'm like, "Wait, there's all these people, and they meet every Friday, and they hang out, and they talk about
Oh my gosh.
Gundam, and they'll watch Gundam, and we'll, like,
Wow.
go to the movies and watch, like, Gundam premieres, and we'll build models together." It's really crazy, and I've made so many great friends that way since
Oh, that's
moving to a new
amazing.
state, so, um,
I'm so
yeah,
happy for you, Ellie.
shout out to the
Yeah.
Gundam community in Virginia.
That's crazy because I do have a best friend too that lives in, Virginia, and he's a huge Gundam fan, and he, plays the Gundam card game now, so you'll probably
Yeah, there's
eventually meet him
something in the
someday.
water.
There's probably something in the water in Virginia. I really like it the area too, it's really nice.
Yeah, yeah.
If you could pick one Gundam mobile suit to pilot, which would you choose?
That's a really hard question. Um,
Yes.
so whenever anybody asks me my favorite mobile suit, it's not a Gundam, but I really like their Gerbera Tetra. I think it's just, like, a super cool design,
Wow.
and I love the color and all of that stuff. It's kind of like a deep cut. Not s
That
I
is a
mean
deep cut 'cause when you said that, it kind of just hit a sense in me. I'm like, "What
yeah.
did she just
So
say?"
that's one, but then
Mhm.
thinking about it as well, I think it would be really fun to pilot one of the ones from G Gundam because you don't actually have to, like,
Yes.
control it. You
Right.
just, like, punch and kick, and it just,
Right.
you know, it just does whatever you do, so I think maybe
Right.
I'd be better at that, and not blow myself up. So maybe
Okay.
one from G Gundam.
I love that you say G Gundam because a lot of people have history with G Gundam.
Yeah,
It's amazing anime. I love that series so much too.
yeah.
Well, I do have a question for people that are getting into the hobby and also the fandom. What would you suggest a new fan get started with the Gundam series? What would they watch?
That's such a hard question, and I feel
Yes.
bad that I mean, not feel bad, but I feel like you're kind of putting me on the spot because that is, like, the epic question that everybody asks. They go,
Right.
"I wanna get into Gundam, what do I do?" And people are like they send them to, like, a huge article explaining, like, how to do it,
Right.
and I've thought about that because friends have asked me, and I'm like, "That's just too much." I just tell them, like, "Just go out there and just
Right.
check out a couple series
Mhm.
and just whatever kind of, catches your eye. I think just go for it and, like, watch a couple episodes." Um, for model kits, I definitely always tell people get an entry grade because it's the least intimidating, it's super
Ah, I
easy to put
see.
together, but I feel like I don't know, like, which from Mercury I think's a good entry point,
Right.
and then I also think if you're a fan of, like, old school, like a '90s anime, I
Mhm.
do think, like, G Gundam is a good entry point.
That's a
There's,
fun
like
one. Right.
yeah, 8th MS Team people always
Oh,
love,
amazing.
and then everybody always says, like, "Go back and watch First Gundam because you won't understand anything else until you watch the
Right.
original movie trilogy or the original series."
Mhm.
So I just gave, like, 5 answers, which is not
That
really
was
an
I
answer,
mean,
but
you're right though, because that's a loaded question, and I
yeah,
think that, anyone who watches the series will find something that they love, right?
yeah.
So, I think that
I
those suggestions are good. They're
I
very
I
good.
think for newer fans, like, if you're younger, if you're a fan of newer anime, I definitely think, like, Witch from Mercury is a really good place to start. Like,
Yes, and I
if you're
love, like,
totally
the
unfamiliar.
the art is amazing too. It's
Yeah.
beautiful. We're looking to interview someone else for Gundam Challengers podcast. Any suggestions on who we can meet with next time?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I have so many. Yeah, there are so many friends that I've made in the Gundam community
Right.
and, like, content creators, YouTubers as well, so I feel really bad picking just one person. Like,
Right.
I don't wanna leave any of my friends out. I have a friend excuse me, I have a friend, their YouTube channel name is called Egg. They make really fun, great
Egg?
videos.
Like
Yeah,
the egg?
like an egg, like
Oh, okay.
EGGK,
Right, okay.
and he's really fun. I just did a little collab video with him on his channel. Um, you know, there's all of the big people that we all probably already know in the space
Right.
that are they're amazing, but in terms of, like, shouting out someone smaller, there's another channel that I really love called Hobby Clubhouse, and
Ooh.
he's really cool because he goes back and he does these really cool historical deep dives
Oh, I
about
love that.
Gundam.
Mm.
He like, these, like, mini documentaries almost, and some of
Uh-huh.
them are really cool. Like, he found this old, like, Bandai Gundam, like, Windows 95 software, and he, like, found
Whoa.
a way to, like, get it up and running and, like, document it for people and, like, all this really cool
Windows
stuff.
Windows 95. Oh, you
Yeah,
brought me back. Oh, you're
yeah,
dating me
it
now.
was it was super cool, so,
That's
yeah,
amazing.
Hobby Clubhouse is awesome, Egg is awesome, um,
Wow.
I mean, yeah, Zaku Aurelius, everyone, probably
Right.
probably knows him, I was on his channel too, he's super nice,
Oh, that's
um,
awesome.
yeah, those are some faves.
Well, I love hearing that, and you obviously love this stuff and also, check out this stuff often as well as make
Oh, yeah,
content for it, so
I'm on
that's
YouTube all day.
oh, okay, that's good to know. Ellie, I was wondering, are you excited about any other Gundam things that are gonna be, launching soon, announced soon, or I mean, that you've seen online that you think
Yeah.
is really cool?
Yeah, definitely. I'm really looking forward to the new series. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go see it. It was,
Oh,
premiering at a movie theater near me,
yes.
GQuax,
Yes.
And a bunch of my friends went, and I was supposed to go, and, like, something life happened, something came up, I wasn't able
Right.
to go with them. Then they all came back, and they were like, "Ellie, you missed it, it was so amazing, it was, like, the best thing ever." So, I'm really looking forward to that when that's eventually on, streaming and stuff.
Yes.
And then also the Gundam tabletop game, I
Oh,
think it's
it looks
called Gundam
amazing.
Assemble. Yeah,
Yes.
I have always been a fan of different tabletop games, role-playing games, and things like
Mhm.
that, and so to be able to do that with Gundam and, like, have an actual game around it is super cool, and I'm excited to, yeah, play it with all my friends at, like, my local hobby night and stuff.
I could see you customizing that as well.
Oh, 100%. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
spend, like
see you doing videos about that. I'm really excited
yeah,
for the future of your videos with that.
there's gonna be videos, there's gonna be, like, 1,000 hours of me just, like, hand painting all the little minis and then, playing games and stuff. I'm really looking forward to that one.
And the way you explain your videos, for a person that, even my friend that watched your video, he actually mentioned you before, and he was like, "Oh, she's really awesome. Like, have you seen her video?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I know. I've seen her videos." And they're like, "Oh yeah." Like as a non-Gundam fan, she makes me want to be a Gundam fan. I'm like, "Wow.
That's so
Okay.
awesome. That's
Yeah."
really that makes me really happy to hear, and it's funny you say that 'cause that's actually something I get a lot of course, I get a lot of
Mhm.
Gundam fans that leave
Right.
comments, and they're like, "This is so helpful," like, "Do you have any tips about X, Y, or Z?" But I also get a lot of people that are like, "I don't know why this video came into my algorithm, like,
Mhm.
I I'm not a fan of Gundam, but watching your
Okay.
video made me really wanna build one, and I think I'm gonna, like, build this one, and, like, I'll let you know how it goes." And that's really
Oh.
cool to get comments like that.
That must be really heartwarming too because, you just do this because you love it. It's
Yeah.
not like you're expecting anything because you're
Yeah,
just a
yeah.
fan.
Yeah.
And getting these reactions must make you feel motivated to keep doing it, right?
For sure, yeah, like, I've definitely gotten
Mm.
some guys that are like, "I'm older and, like, I've only ever built, like,
Oh.
army tank models, but watching your video made me wanna buy, like, a Gundam model and, like, watch Gundam and all of that." So it's really cool. It's really cool
Well,
kind of spreading the word.
Elliot, you're like the perfect ambassador because you're recruiting. You're involuntarily recruiting more Gundam fans. So
Yes.
thank you so much for your service. We're very happy to hear it.
I'm doing my best.
Yes, you are doing your best and you're doing a great job. All right, we've gotten to the segment in which we will have a Gundam challenge for our guest. And today, PixEllie is going to answer this for us. We have a Gundam related question, and they will have to answer correctly for a super special secret Gundam prize to be sent over to them from us here at Gundam Challengers. Are you ready, PixEllie?
I'm kind of ready. I will put up front that I am notoriously bad at trivia, but I will try my
Okay.
best,
Oh,
to answer the question correctly, yeah.
I think this question goes for all Gundam fans, and I feel like if you know this one, you're good. So what does Amuro pilot?
Uh, that one is easy, the RX-78-2 Gundam.
Uh, Amazing!
Well
You got it?
that
Uh,
is in the original Gundam series.
yes,
Like, he
yes,
pilots other stuff too, but yeah,
yes.
that's the basic I'm assuming that was the what
I
yeah.
had to ask that one as the first question because I feel like that's really important to the history of Gundam, and it's obviously everywhere.
Yeah.
And I think that there's a lot of new people that are watching as well that, might not know. And, ARC 78. I'm sure you have a lot of ARC 78s everywhere at your
Yeah.
house.
I have a couple, as
Okay.
most fans do.
I didn't see you got that one. I didn't doubt you 1 second, at all that you couldn't get it. So
That was a
congratulations.
softball, that was a softball.
Well, I mean, congratulations. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Yes, thank you so much again for taking your time out of your busy schedule to join us for Gundam Challengers. We love hearing about your fandom, and it's been really great to hear about your history too. And we really can't wait to see what's next that you come out with. Is there anything that we should be excited to see? More of your work.
Yeah, I am definitely I mean, I'm planning a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the middle of a move right now, so things are chaotic and
Oh,
the YouTube channel slowed down a little bit, but I do plan on building a new workspace for making Gunpla.
Exciting!
Yeah, and I'm really excited to make a lot of videos soon in the future with that new setup. And I do have plans for GBWC this year, of
Again?
course.
Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
of
I'm
course.
really
I've always
stoked to
got
see
plans.
that.
I love GBWC so much. Yeah, I'm just a huge fan of the event. It's super fun. So I'm plotting and planning something for that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, then I'll just be back to, talking about Gundams, talking
Oh
about
man, I
video
really
games,
can't
Gundam
wait to
games.
see all those updates. And also, how will the viewers be able to see more of your work?
Yeah, so you can follow me it's at PixEllie on YouTube, um, and some of my other I forget. I get my handles
You,
confused. It's
you can
at
start it over.
PixEllie's
Yeah.
no, yeah, it's at PixEllie on YouTube, and then for Instagram, it's at PixEllie's World, um, and you can find all my other links between there, like, between those 2, I share all my other links for, like, TikTok and all that stuff, but yeah, mostly YouTube, that's the big one where I'm the most active.
Well, thank you so much, PixEllie, for being here with us. I had such a great time.
Yeah, this was a ton of fun.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that we would love to see you again. And also, I want to thank everyone back at home or wherever you're watching this. Thank you so much. We really want to do this again, and I hope that you join us for Bandai Namco's Gundam Challengers podcast, where we bring huge Gundam fans to talk about their fandom and possibly win cool prizes. Make sure to keep your eyes peeled for the next guest. This is Vampy and
PixEllie.
signing off. Until next time.